Hello, new staff. This is our May information about what's coming up. I plan to have a meeting. I hope as many of you as possible can join me. We will meet on Tuesday, May 9th, and we're going to meet in a library. It was scheduled in the FCS room, but they're having catering club, so we're going to move it to the library. We are going to focus that meeting on some reflection as well as end of the year. So either you can bring that big green end of the year packet that was in your mailboxes, or I will have a link on our agenda to it so that I can make sure you understand all of the things that happen and what your role is for each one of those. So I will go through these things which are not in the end of the year packet but are happening. MAP is happening currently. It starts this coming week. We will do reading this week and then math the next week. So we again apologize for pulling students for makeups and whatnot, but it is the way that our district judges our students and judges our schools against one another. So MAP has a high level of importance. On May 10th, that is a busy Wednesday, 8th grade Eastside track meet. You will get an email from Susie Effinger who will share what students will be in the track meet. Kids have until Tuesday to sign up, and then some of them change their minds, so know that that will be flexible. Don't leave during lunch. You won't get your parking spot back because all Eastside schools will be here at Lucier Stadium, and it will be crowded. We also will have an end-of-the-year deep dive on that day with Dr. Clarity and some central office administrators walking around the building. That evening is our 5th grade family night. We encourage especially teachers of 6th graders to come to that because these families will be yours next year. May 11th is the Voices and Visions reception. Lori Hillier organizes that. It's a wonderful time in the LMC for people to gather and celebrate the students who had their pieces chosen to be in that publication. 5th grade visits. We talked about these before, but this is when 5th graders will be walking around in the building being toured by our student council members from each of our feeder schools. Your role is just to carry on as usual while there are distractions. As these students walk by your room, of course, brothers, sisters, and friends are saying, hey, but we ask you carry on as usual as possible. May 16th, we'll have another staff salad day in our lounge. There will be a sign up for that coming out in the principal newsletter. Hope you'll participate. And we start our musical activities for spring band rehearsal. Sam will send out information about who will be missing from your classes. We encourage you to come to the evening concert at La Follette that night. May 19th will be our retirement party for Carol Alt, a food services person who retired actually at the end of the year in December, and Nan Puchon and Deb Hosking. Very informal at the pizza oven. We will be having our May fire drill on May 23rd. Then as a follow-up to the East Side track meet, the All-City 8th grade track meet is May 24th. So those of you who have 8th graders with you, you'll be missing out. Any students that qualify for that meet based on the East Side meet will be missing on that day. The 25th orchestra rehearsal and concert. Join those musically talented kiddos. May 26th is the fun run. Susie Effinger sent out an email about that. There will be a PCT schedule that day, and then all students gather on the back lawn. The students who run at a certain pace are given special tickets, privileged to start in the front. Those are our competitive kiddos. And then there's the rest of us who will walk and or run or do a combination of them around the golf course. Susie will put a sign-up sheet in the downstairs lounge for people to monitor around the course, so we kind of create a barrier of eyes on so that no students will veer off into Monona Drive or cross over to McDonald's or the playground behind La Follette, any of those kinds of things, so they all stay on course. They go all the way around the golf course, and then they end in Lucier Stadium celebrating. They each get a ticket with the place they finished and a bottle of water. Whoosh! And then they hang out in the stands until everyone is done, and then we announce the top finishers in each category, which would be grades, and our staff winners. And some of them are competitive, so if you're a competitive runner, go for it. Otherwise, if you're like me, just enjoy the walk and the view and being outside. If we have to call it, we will have the rain date on May 30th. Hopefully, it'll be a gorgeous day for the fun run. Our last meeting of the year will be Tuesday, May 30th. I hope you can join me for our meeting on Tuesday, And as always, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Have a great day.